Understand the challenges that we are facing. After 2 years, uh, I would say that there are lots of progress, not only within the ground zero, but also we have to look outside the ground zero as to the assistance given by the government as well as other sector in terms of giving our people uh, the assistance, like for instance, in terms of livelihood assistance, right now the government is uh, doing its job through the DWD and also the construction of temporary shelters as well as permanent shelters. And as to the progress inside the ground zero, as mentioned by Secretary De Rosario, that there are challenges that we're facing, especially with the clearing of the unexploded ordnance, and that we have to explain to our people that these are, of course, this hinders the, uh, the progress of the rehabilitation.
The whole most affected area was divided into 9 sectors, sectors 1 to 9. So this is sector 8. And sector 8 includes all the buildings fronting the Lanao Lake. So they have started in March, and the debris management will be completed by November of the year. The clearing of unexploded explosives and ordnances will be completed by August 30 of 2019. And immediately then after, all the facilities, structures will be demolished by the Edmaring construction. Now, the main challenge now of the debris management is clearing the powerful bombs. We have identified about more than 40 powerful bombs that any one of them that will explode where we stand can extend 650 meters all around. So that is the main challenge being confronted by the contractor. And those clean areas are the ones being demolished right now. There are 2 groups now in Marawi City. We have resettled almost 2,000 families, and they are now residing in the temporary shelter sites. And there are 11,400 families living with their relatives within Marawi City and in the nearby provinces, because they do not like to stay in the transitory shelter. And from the very beginning, they opted to reside with their relatives. Let us remember also that the residents uh, of this area, the most affected area, are the rich ones in Marawi City. They have multiple houses. So we could not count the totality, but I think 30 to 40% of residents here in the most affected area are the rich ones. They have houses outside the most affected area within Marawi City. They have residences in Iligan, Cagayan de Oro, even in Manila and Cebu.
I mean, for the cash assistance, how much per family?
Overall, 73,000. Total,
Per
73,000
family.
per family. It's a one-time assistance. Yes, it's because, as you know, it's not only the SWD providing assistance to our IDPs. There are other agencies. The DTI has been providing livelihood assistance as well. It's a simultaneous operation, projects, interventions being conducted by national agencies, government agencies, under the Task Force Bangon Marawi, of course.
We believe that they will not be capable of launching another attack with the magnitude of what they did here in Marawi City during the Marawi siege. No? So, in our assessment, we said there that their capabilities are diminished. However, they still can conduct limited terroristic attacks like bombings, and they can also target soft. They can attack soft targets, and also they can kill members of the AFP and the PNP. The support from the international organization or from ISIS in Syria has stopped. So we believe that they will not get any support very soon and they will not be able to recruit anymore. No, as far as the Dawla Islamiyah Lanao is concerned, one important aspect that martial law has brought about is the eradication of loose firearms. And since the implementation of martial law, crime rate has gone down to a very significant level. And also, terroristic attacks have been eliminated or thwarted because of martial law. As I mentioned, martial law is really very effective here in Marawi City and Lanao del Sur. And if we had the choice, if we were going to, let's say, recommend to the President, at my level, at the brigade level, I would recommend that we extend it. And I mentioned also a while ago that in our conversations with the residents of Marawi City and Lanao del Sur, they are saying that they also are in favor of the extension of martial law.